Good evening, everyone. We are on the bus. We're taking a bus M1 downtown. We are approximately at 60th Street and we're going downtown. Let's see how far we can get on the bus. Welcome. Hey, lady Mish 253. Hey, hey. It's so hot outside. It's horrible. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still like over 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is super hot. You know, air conditioning is crucial, and you know, I was trying to hide from the heat. And bus is pretty comfortable too, even though when you sit all the way in the back, this is not as comfortable, but still good. This is Fifth Avenue that we usually walk on, but today, right now for a change, this is Tiffany. We're taking the bus. This is M1 bus. That's the Trump Tower. Remember, we walked here yesterday. And we're heading downtown. I hope you don't mind the visuals. This is, you know,
stop is 5th Avenue and West 55th Street.
Something different. We never did the bus ride before. And see them here all the way in the back, as you can see. So hopefully I'm not bothering anyone. Ambrose, hey. Looks like Al on his skateboard. Nah, I'm on the back seat on the bus. Good to see everyone. Hi. We will eventually exit the bus. Let's see, maybe if you know, we don't bother anyone, maybe we'll get all the way down to Grand Street, which is Chinatown. But right now we are just looking out the window. This is how the New York City bus ride looks like, pretty much. St. Regis Hotel. Burberry.
Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 52nd Street.
Coach.
Transfers available to the E&F trains, BM1, BM2, BM3, BM4, and BM5.
Elliot Michelle 253. Good to see you. It's always good to see new viewers in our chat saying hi. Welcome everyone. Don't forget your likes, don't forget to share, and if you're new
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 52nd Street.
and not subscribed yet, please subscribe and thank you. This is Cartier, East 52nd and 5th Avenue. Kitty Ams, hey.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 49th Street.
St. Patrick's
Transfer
Cathedral.
available to M50.
And Armani Exchange. We're going to focus on this side of the street. I don't know why police is putting the fence along 5th Avenue. Is there another parade happening? I don't know. Doesn't sound like it. Something is definitely being prepared for. It's slow motion here. Traffic is very slow, especially here in Midtown. If you take a train, subway train, of course, it's much faster. However, hey, guess what? Today is officially the first day of school, right? And of course, they were anticipating a lot of traffic, a lot of people. Guess what, MTA? I don't know. Of course, they didn't do it on purpose, but you know, sometimes things happen, and when things happen with the trains, they happen nationwide, or citywide rather. So this morning, not all the trains, but good portion of the trains were either suspended or rerouted, or you had to take local instead of express, or you were supposed to go along the west side, but all of a sudden there was an announcement that because of such and such, the train will be going on the east side. And this was non-stop. You know, people who usually take one train had to take 4 or 5 trains sometimes. This is crazy. And this is the first day of school. Imagine how many people were nervous, late, and late for work after, planning to drop the kids and go to work. So it is really, it was a mess with the subway trains this morning. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Kiriam's one more day of heat, and then maybe cooler. Hopefully it's here as well. Hey Daryl. Ambrose, there's delays now only on the 2, 3, 4, 5 DG and R. Oh, that's nothing. I think this morning there were delays and reroutes on most of the lines. It felt like it was a mess.
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 49th Street.
Saks Fifth Avenue. Rockefeller Center is, on the other side of the street, basically. The promenade and the rink. But I will not bounce back and forth. I will, because there are people there and they will feel bothered, so I will stay on this side of the bus. So a pretty good visual right here. 3 a.m. Square, the cathedral is beautiful. Ambrose thinks most of it is because one person pulled the emergency brake. I think something happened on Manhattan Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. And this is always something like, if God forbid something happened and someone fell off the train from the outside of the train, like subway surfers, or someone pulls the emergency brake and then pretty much paralyzes almost the whole transportation in New York City, especially if it's on a bridge, where the many lines are coming through. AJ Chulo, we're on M1 bus southbound. That is
next stop, 5th Avenue and West 46th
going
Street.
all the way to Grand Street and Chinatown. Right now we're in Midtown. Also, hopefully the network will be stable for the most part. This is City Bus. They have, most of them have chargers, like USB chargers right there. And a lot of them have cameras. This one also has cameras. It's right there on the ceiling and all over the ceiling. Not all over, but important spots. But it's not recommended to charge your phones here because of the probability of being hacked. This is Paris Saint-Germain store in New York. They sell real PSG jerseys, but those are expensive, and other portions of uniforms. And why? Good to see you. See how slow the buses are in New York? I mean, not everywhere, but in central Manhattan and Midtown Manhattan, the traffic is always crazy like this. So I decided to use our time wisely, and instead of waiting until we get whatever, for a change, let's just take a bus ride. Then we will get off the bus, of course. KM's our buses all have cameras. Well, most of them do now, but most of them, I would say, they starting putting the cameras on the trains, but only once or twice on the A line I saw the cameras. New trains with cameras in them, but they just single digits right now.
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 46th Street.
Oh, I don't have to tell her where we are. We're here at Automatically. That's Adidas store, flagship Adidas store on 5th Avenue on East 46th Street. Flower Mag. Hey, Flower Mag. Greetings from Peru. I'm from Long Island, New York. Hey. Good afternoon, buenos dias. A pancake. It's raining here in Maryland. They say it will be kind of raining in New York, maybe around 11 o'clock in the evening, but you know, it's AccuWeather, so it's 50% chance. It's been heat wave coming through our area, about 3 days of pretty intense heat. We are on M1 bus, southbound, heading all the way to Grand Street in Chinatown, or actually it's a little east of Chinatown, but we'll see if we end up there. This is Barnes & Noble on 5th Avenue.
Stop, 5th Avenue and West 44th Street. Transfers available to M1 Limited, M2, M4 and M4 Limited.
Let's see if I get better visual if we zoom out a little bit. AJZ, good afternoon, good to be here again after ages. Good to see you, welcome back. JZ, Resulta La Rosa, also from Peru. Buenos dias. Or is it Buenos tardes? Flower Man, how's the migrants delinquency going in New York City? Everything is fine. No, actually, we're not going to go into politics too much on this chat, but it is complicated. It is complicated because people are not all for it, and some are, you know, concerned about major things like crime and where the city is going to have the money from, and but city is paying a lot of money to accommodate, to provide everything pretty much, and you know, people who work hard, who didn't come here instantly overnight, had to go through the, you know, legal procedure and background checks, and really earned the right to live here. They are very concerned about what's going on.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 41st Street. Transfers available to the 7 and S trains, M1 Limited, M2 Limited, M3, M4 and M4 Limited.
Oh wow, it's good. It's interesting to know, Flower Man. Thank you.
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 41st Street.
So we just crossed 42nd Street. Grand Central Terminal is right there, a few blocks down there. Almost invisible. There's a Chrysler building from here. Right in the center, right there. You know what, let's try to, I don't know which way. We're going down 5th Avenue. Let's move over to the other side. That's right. Oh, it's also better air conditioning. So this is where we usually walk toward Bryant Park, which is right behind New York Public Library, and this is New York Public Library. Just have the lights reflection in the window, so it's a little annoying, but for the most part you can see everything. New York Public Library. It's kind of fun to have a stream like this, sitting, not walking.
5th Avenue and West 38th Street.
Especially in a heat like this.
Please exit through the rear door.
Time in New York is 5:33, so it's the end of work day for the most people. Austin, thank you so much. down. We don't have the reflection, but I cannot yell. So now I need to pull it up again. We are heading south on 5th Avenue. Now we are about to cross West 39th Street. I think we're going to go back on that side because it's a better light and it's as exciting. There you go. Welcome everyone. We are on the bus, New York City Bus M1. M stands for Manhattan. You know, buses in Brooklyn are B, and buses in Queens start with Q, and then the number, and Staten Island is S.
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 38th
But
Street.
express buses that go between Brooklyn and Manhattan, the
Please exit
BQ
your
or
door.
Staten Island and Manhattan SIM. But those are express buses. These are, you know, local buses, and they are having one letter and then the numbers. So this one is M1. I think M1 is fairly new route, if I'm not mistaken. Earlier today, had some time and went to Guggenheim Museum out of all of them, and they have a super bad signal inside, but I recorded about 30 minutes of a full Guggenheim Museum tour. So at some point I'm going to, of course, edit with Delilah, and then we're going to post it and premiere it rather, because you know it will get more attention when it's premiered.
Next
And it's in
stop,
high def,
5th Avenue and West 35th Street.
high definition.
Transfers available to BM5, M3, M34 SDS, M34A SDS, and M5 Limited.
5th and East 36th Street.
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 35th Street.
Funny, east on that side of the street and west on our side of the street. That's why you hear the announcement that says west, but if you are across the street, you will be on the east. Hi everyone, and welcome to our New York adventure today, September 7th, 2023. Thursday in local time in New York is 5:36. So we got on the bus around 80th Street, and now we are on 30 something, so it's moving, not too fast, not too slow, but kind of slow. Took us 18 minutes. Now we got on the bus a little late, like around 60 or something. So between 60 and 30, like 30 blocks, 35 blocks in 20 minutes. That is, you know, you could technically, if you walk
Next
fast,
stop, 5th Avenue and West 33rd Street.
you could.
Transfers available to BM5,
You could
BXM11,
walk, and you would
M2
probably
Limited,
be as
M3
fast
and
if you walk
M34
fast.
SDS. Please exit through the rear door.
CBM2, this one is Brooklyn, Manhattan. This one is a express bus right there. So you can tell it's and they also look a little different. They're more like intercity buses. They have more comfortable seats, so it's very soft and cushioned. And seats on the city bus are just, you know, plastic. How much is a bus ride? It's been so long I haven't taken the bus. They recently, if you pay for a single ride, they recently, a few weeks ago, raised it by 15 cents from $2.75 to $2.90. speaking of people paying for the rides, I mean, more and more people are entering the bus, not maybe in this part of town, but you know, many. You know, when the bus stops and people enter from the back door, through the back door like that. There are two doors usually, front door and back door, unless the bus is a little longer. So more and more people are just getting on the bus through the back door without swiping the card, without paying. It's like there's no queue. As well as subway, it's even easier on the subway, even though they have cameras everywhere.
Please exit through the rear door.
Alright, so now we're about to cross East 32nd Street, so K-Town will be behind us on the right hand side. Koreatown, K-Town. There are a few Korean restaurants everywhere around here too, like this one is Love. This is Korean barbecue.
Hello, reduced fare riders. You can stop your fare with
Hey Ori, good to see you. Ori, welcome, welcome. PDM South has been $3 for quite a while. Well, right now I think US dollar and Canadian dollar is pretty much same thing if I'm not mistaken, so it's kind of like that. But it's big city, in a smaller city, so it's a little less, or a lot less. But also their transportation system not as advanced in terms of routing, you know, getting from point A to point B.
Call 1-888-NYC City. Always see something, say something.
Seneca, the bus price is cheaper than a gallon of gasoline. Yes, amazing if you think about it. And then if you have a car in the city, you need to justify it because parking tickets, gasoline, price of gasoline is going up. Insurance in New York is off the hook. I don't even know how much is even the liability, how much they charge for insurance here. Also depends on how many points you have, or if you don't have any. So it is just crazy. Like if you have a car, you have to make a lot of money in New York. Clayton Suarez de Oliveira, hey hey. You know, when you take a bus ride in the city, and unless you're going to work, but if you need to get, technically speaking, from let's say 5th Avenue and 59th Street to Grand Street and Chinatown, you take the train, because you know, if you wanna ride the bus, if you have nothing else to do, or if you wanna show the ride to other people all around the world, is what we do now, then it will take time. Silver R, hey hey. I'm from New York, see you. We walked here many times, but it looks a little different when we ride bus, because it goes faster and you get a better visual of the buildings, because we kind of look at it from across the street constantly in the same direction.
Please exit through the rear door.
That's Museum of SEX right here at the corner, as you can see. 93 Fahrenheit is pretty hot. No wind almost, and humidity is okay. At least humidity is not super high. Thank you again for your likes. Don't forget your likes. Please hit the like. And if you did, thank you. Thank you to all of our subscribers and to all of our channel members for your support and for your attention constantly to our channel and what we do and what we post. Thank you so much for helping our channel grow and develop. We currently at approximately 18.4K subscribers, and it is amazing because it's amazing to realize that our content, our streams and videos are very popular, not just when they are posted, but also after the fact. More and more people find our streams and videos and subscribe. Thank you everyone, even if you're not in chat, thank you so much. If you subscribe to our channel, thank you. 5th Avenue and East 26th Street. This is Madison Square Park.
Please exit through the rear door.
Madison Square Park. Cindy, the humidity is 69% with a dew point 68 Fahrenheit. With the point of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That is steady since the last report. Wind direction is north. Wow, that's a very high humidity. Neville, good afternoon from Toronto. I say that LWNYC enjoying himself on the tour bus. Yeah, it's a self-made tour. It's a city bus. It's not a tour bus, but you know, if you don't want to hear everything about New York City that you can and should research, if you want to, then you're fine. You don't have to get a bus tour for $40 a ticket or something, whatever the case may be. Just pay $2.90. You can even get I don't even know if they have a weekly Metro cards right now. I don't think so. But even if you put money on the Metro card and you just swipe it when you need to, it will still save you a lot of money. This is Flatiron Building.
Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 23rd Street. This stop is 5th Avenue and West 23rd Street.
Luckily, we don't have too many people on the bus, and because sometimes they're like, "Oh, why you have camera on the bus?" Blah blah blah. Sometimes drivers are like this too. Hey Sally, hey Birdie Z. Student hot in New York City. I can't take this heat. That's why I'm hiding for now. I'm hiding on the bus, which is air conditioned, sort of, kind of. But it's not gonna happen all the time today. But until we're on the bus, we'll be all right. Reginaldo Rodriguez de Cunha. Hello, brother from Brazil. Hey, hello from New York. Thank you for watching. Cindy, I love the tram from yesterday's show. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's a great adventure. Great views too. Great views as you take a tram, and great views from Roosevelt Island. Manhattan views.
Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 20th Street.
Never seen the views from the
Please
tram
exit through
before.
the rear door.
And this is what we're here for, to show you what we see, to show the New York City. And thank you so much for enjoying, everyone. Thank you for your comments. The more comments, the better. Good comments, bad comments, any comments. Good critique, bad critique. Thank you for all of the comments, because just like the likes, comments are helping YouTube to understand
This stop is 5th Avenue and West 20th Street.
how many people are interested in our channel. And just so you know, for your information, for during the month of August, our channel was viewed 1 million times. So 1 million views. It doesn't mean that 1 million different people, because some people watching several different videos, but nevertheless 1 million views. Also, within the past 30 days, our channel gained 2,600 subscribers. So this is the highest numbers throughout the history of our channel so far. It's above expectations, and at the same time, we do, we work on this channel, Delilah and I. So this is a lot of effort, a lot of I don't want work, I should say that, a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of time, but I'm happy to do it. Delilah is happy to do it, and we're happy to see that our channel is gaining traction because of the content that we are posting and streaming. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching and subscribing and giving us a like and giving us a comment. Thank you for all of your concerns. We get very nice comments from our viewers. You're concerned about safety, and this is also very important. Thank you so much, everyone. We are being careful as much as we can. Thank you. We are on 5th Avenue, about to cross 16th Street, right there.
Next stop,
See?
5th Avenue and West 13th Street.
Now we're moving
Transfers of
normal,
the
at normal speed.
SBS and
Traffic is not as heavy. And if you would not have to stop at every stop like the buses do, then we would be moving pretty fast. KDMC, make it like we're taking a walk with a good friend. Oh, thank you so much, KDMs. Hey, Sunshine of Green, God Michelle. Yes, your hard work, great performances and places. Thank you, thank you. Odie, that's amazing. Thank you, Alfred. Hey, Alfred. Constantine, Angel. The cool weather is coming. We are 63 degrees and on from that. KDMs, thank you so much. That's because your channel is worth watching. Thank you. Clayton Suarez living in Amazon, Brazil. God Michelle, the best. Thank you. Aunt Esther, 2155. Hi, Aunt Esther. What is being hot in the UK too lately? Too hot in Toronto. Brother Z, congratulations, Miss Rail, and Queen Delilah. Thank you, Brother Z. Very kind.
This stop is 5th
Odie,
Avenue and West
congratulations,
13th
you're the
Street.
best, thanks. Thank you. 125 people watching us as we heading south.
Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 12th Street.
And if you see the street signs, it says east, like that one across, East 13. That's because we are on two sides of 5th Avenue, which is dividing east and west streets around here. It's East 13 across the street, and it will be West 13 where we are on our side of the street. This is the new school. It's a beautiful building. The new school. Yeah, the new school. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the name of it. Let's see more. Yep, like that. Almost 150 people watching us. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying our tour today.
This
5th
stop is
Avenue.
5th Avenue and West 12th Street.
Very convenient. 5th Avenue, West 12th Street. We're almost at the beginning of 5th Avenue, which starts
Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 10th Street.
by Madison Square Park. No, I'm sorry, Washington Square Park, of course, a few blocks down. So we'll probably make a
This stop
turn,
is
left
5th
turn.
Avenue and West 10th Street. Next stop, East 8th Street and 5th Avenue.
So if no one is exiting and no one is getting on the bus, then it goes super fast. We just crossed 9th Street. Fifth Avenue. East 8th Street is right here, Greenwich Village. We're going
This
through.
stop is East 8th Street and 5th Avenue.
Yeah, we're moving through Greenwich Village and Washington Square Park. See the fountain right there. The arch and the fountain. We made a left turn, steps away from Washington Square Park, and now we're moving through Greenwich Village, and at some point we will make a right and go down to Grand Street.
Next stop, East 8th Street and University Place.
Only 5 people on the bus, including me.
This stop is East 8th Street and University Place.
And why such a great idea to stream from the bus? Yeah, I don't think we ever streamed from the bus, right? I mean, I tried once
Next stop,
many
East 8th
months
Street and
ago
Mercer
in
Street.
Brooklyn, but the
Transfers
driver was
available to the R&W
WTC,
train.
and he was like, "Why you have a camera?" So that was a bad attempt, but right now I think it's nice. Thank you, NY. On Esther 5th and West 10th.
This stop is East 8th Street and Mercer Street.
Today's Fashion Week is today's the first day. Be on the lookout for fashion industry people, models, photographers, fashion influencers, YouTubers, celebrities, media. I remember a year ago they had big events in Midtown district. The security was like no tomorrow basically, and they have their own credentials. So just regular press card will not cut it. KDMs, it might not work so well if the bus was crowded. Yes, it really would depend on who is on the bus, because we are fortunate not to have people with different approach to the camera that is not even facing them. But you never know. This is A Street Station, R and W trains right there. Downtown and Brooklyn platform, and across the street would be Uptown and Queens platform. So this one is Downtown and Brooklyn. We're crossing Broadway. There's a Grace Church right there, two blocks out. Beautiful church. And Union Square would be on 14th Street. So just a few minutes walk up that way will take you to Union Square. Now we're making a right because one way or the other we have to get to Grand Street. So now I guess at this point I will continue going south. So now we're heading south. But as Mr. L's feet is taking a walking
Next
break.
stop, Broadway and Waverly Place.
Yes, and I feel so comfortable.
Please exit through the rear door.
Neville, this is the same kind of bars that we have here serving with the TTC, Toronto Transit Commission here in Toronto. Thank you. This is the organization that runs transportation in New York is called
This stop is
MTA,
Broadway and Waverly
Metropolitan Transportation Authorities.
Next
KDMs.
stop, Broadway and West 3rd Street.
When I live in Mississauga, there were double length buses with accordion connection. We have them too here. Ambrose, the camera is causing the magnetic field disturbances or something. Yes. Oh yes, I know exactly why you're saying this. What a good memory. Oh yeah, with that lady on the bus, we would never be able to accomplish that. OMG. Yeah, I was on the bus. I wasn't streaming, but I got on the bus maybe last month it was. There was a lady and I was just using my phone and did nothing else, just looking something up on the phone, and she was like, excuse me, can you just point your phone out the window? Because she says, I feel, I forgot exactly what she said, but it was something like, I feel the magnetic field, or I feel the radiation, and therefore, you know, point your phone in the opposite direction. So I was like, okie dokie. She probably heard the beeps, you know, those devices that measure radiation, like the higher the radiation levels, the higher pitch they produce.
This stop
And
is
frequency.
Broadway and West 3rd Street.
We're on Broadway, and we're heading south on Broadway, and we're about to cross West 3rd Street. It's a good thing we're on this side, because on that side there's a bunch of scaffoldings. Oh boy! So there's only someone there in front on the bus, and me. That's it. Maria Cristina, Sao Paulo, Brasil, Sally, OMG, WTC. Yeah, thank you, Ambrose. That was a great memory of, you know, how things should not be. But, you know, speaking of different people with different talents, some of them feel electromagnetic fields, and some of them feel radiation.
Next stop, Broadway and West Houston Street. Transfers available to the 6, B, D, F, and M
OMG,
trains,
my sister just recovered
N21,
from industry and call it.
Sin
Yeah,
1,
some
Sin
places
33, and Sin 34.
masks are mandatory, but in most places not yet. Mazzy, is this anywhere near where you were on your beautiful Blue Moon Walk? Thank you so much for beautiful Blue Moon Walk. No, it's further south. We were around Columbus Circle, so we were around 59th Street, 60th Street, East and West, and we are now, all the numbers are done, so we are crossing Houston
This
Street.
stop is Broadway
So
and
it
West
is,
Houston Street.
if you ask what's the distance from there, 60, about 3, I would say 3.5, 4 miles, maybe more. Further north,
Next
we're
stop,
heading south
Broadway
right
and
now.
Prince Street.
Austin, happy Independence Day in Brazil.
This stop is Broadway and Prince Street. Please exit through the rear door.
Happy Independence Day, Brazil. Congratulations. And don't forget your likes. 165 people watching us, and only 94 likes, so if you would be so kind, thank you. This is Museum of Ice Cream. Came here with Delilah once. It's not a huge space, but it has its own charm.
Next stop, Broadway and Spring Street.
Let's zoom out again a little. So from 60th Street to Spring Street, it took
This stop is
us
Broadway
44
and Spring
minutes.
Street.
Massive, thank you, such a great view. Thank you so much. It's zooming out. It loses a little bit of its sharpness, but not much. But you see more buildings, so I guess overall it's
Next stop,
makes sense
Center
sometimes.
Street and Broome Street.
That's Bloomingdale's, another
Transfers
location
available
here
to
in
the 6
Broadway.
and J trains.
We are heading toward Little Italy, Chinatown area, which is pretty close by as we're heading south. And the bus is going on Grand Street, so it is coming up. I don't think anyone else is on the bus but us. Us meaning me and you, our viewers. Thank you for keeping me company today on our tour. We are on Grand Street and Broadway, so now we are going to make a turn. Oh goody, we're making a left turn. So we are heading toward Little Italy. I think we're going to leave the bus around here because it won't make sense to go all the way to the east. I think we're going to pull the cord. See if you wanna let the driver know. You pull this yellow cord, and as soon as you pull it a little bit, it produces like bing, and then the driver knows that the next stop we need to get off. This is Crosby Street. And we're on Grand. So it's really not important if I miss Mulberry Street, but I'm thinking to walk through Little Italy because they're preparing Little Italy for the Feast of San Gennaro. I hope it's looking a little more festive than before. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to cross Central Street, and then wow, the bus is starting. You know what?
Please exit through the rear door.
I just pulled the cord because I have no intentions to go further north right now. So we are about to get off the bus. Touch yellow tape. Thank you. All right, we're on Grand Street. How did you like the bus ride? I think it was pretty cool. It was cool because it was air conditioned, and it was cool because it was something new that we did. And hope you're enjoying. Now we're going to resume our normal activities. This used to be a magnificent building of housing police department in the city of New York. See, it's still here, but it's been. It's no longer a police department. It is Open Door Senior Center, Chinese American Planning Council, under the management of City of New York. It's a beautiful building. You can cross the street and take a look at it. We saw it before as well. Landmark pancakes. I don't know if they open or not. They look closed right now, but maybe it's because it's 6 o'clock. It's a pretty popular place for pancakes. Haven't been here for ages though. One of this morning, I should see if they're still open for business. I hope they do. It's getting a little windier, thank God. Yeah, this is the building. And it still says police department on top, of course, because this is how it was designed at the time of completion. Son of David. Subway go down into Earth like on Mars tunnels. Okay. This life is really walking New York. The Son of David. Are you a real Son of David? Here and there you can see stickers right here. You know, it's funny. Stickers are pretty popular way of making a statement. We're on Grand Street and just crossed Baxter. This is Little Italy, Chinatown. Really Little Italy. What's left of Little Italy is Mulberry Street. But see the decorations. They really are almost done preparing for San Gennaro, the Feast of San Gennaro. Look. Welcome to San Gennaro. It's you know, it's dark, but San Gennaro, Feast of San Gennaro starts on the 14th. Today is 7th. So a week from now, this area will go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in a good way. Son of David, New York people like, alright, we are going to say goodbye to Son of David because spammers and such they're not welcome here. And moving on, TCC. My boss was in New York last week. Hi, TCC. Marie, just Marie, hey, good to see you. Thank you so much for your comment and for your concern. Thank you. Yes, I'm being very careful. Very careful. The decorations for the Feast of San Gennaro, and it's not just Mulberry Street, it's also Cross Streets, and we can see more and more of families, spending their days on the streets of New York, selling candy, selling fruit, selling drinks. Mom and 1, 2, 3, 4 little children. So, we touched this subject before in this chat. Oh wow, this is beautiful. The Feast of San Gennaro is going to be, that's going to be crowded. These streets will turn into a real festival of food and Italian culture. Mostly food. And look at this. Isn't it amazing? All these decorations. Now imagine if this same thing at night being lit. Look this way. Oh wow. And why it's so hot outside for the kids to sit on the pavement. Thank you for your concern, and why. I guess the kids can, get used to a lot of things. Adults would really be sensitive about it, but kids, sometimes they don't even pay attention to it. This is Ferrara Bakery, and we are on Mulberry Street, which we're going to walk down. Heading south right now. So we took the bus from 60th Street to Grand Street. It took us, what? Almost 50 minutes. It looks like the street is pedestrian now. It should be. It's a very popular destination. Plus, all this outdoor seating, so there's no space for the cars. I mean, there's still cars, but I guess they close the streets for cars for the most part. And not too many cars would ride through the street because, only if you work here or if you make delivery or something. Look at the decorations. This is just for the Feast of San Gennaro. They weren't here before, but look, white, green, and red. These are the colors of the flag of Italy. Anyone is watching us from Italy? Ori, I remember that from 1 year ago, and wow, it's 50 years anniversary. Ashana Frame, wow, and why? Yes, we saw it coming, thank you. And why it's going to look great down there for the feast. Have you been there every year? L. Streaming, recording, kind of like last year a little bit and a little bit the year before. By the way, speaking of which, if you search our channel and just put the Feast of San Gennaro or just San Gennaro, which is SAN space GENNARO, you will see videos and streams from the Feast of San Gennaro. Previously, a year ago and a little bit of 2 years ago. So enjoy, you will see what this feast looks like. trying to protect our scene from copyrighted music. So, and I'm doing my best not to forget to unmute myself. So, if I will at some point, my apology, but I do my best not to. See all these decorations. Now that portion of the street is closed for traffic. This one is not, so we'll be careful, but I want to show the decorations. That these are arching across the street, and they kind of indicate where the feast of San Gennaro will be taking place. Welcome to Little Italy. This is Mulberry Street, and Hester Street is a cross street. Austin, yeah, Al is playing one of his songs of his album. Yeah, I will need to update my album. I just need to dedicate some time, just do it. So if you get sick and tired of this music, let me know, please and thank you. It's not bad music though, it's just, you know, I need to create another album. It's a beautiful Tesla. Nati Virat, hi Nati. Lucas Jose, Brasil, Happy Independence Day, Brasil. It's funny when you write Brazil in English, you have to spell with Z, and when you write Brazil in Portuguese or Spanish, maybe you write it with S. I don't know. Kind of interesting. If anything, it would make sense in English to write with S, but they write it with Z. I guess this is the proper way, but even if you use S, it's understandable. Austin, no, it's good, Al, but that's a good idea to add some different songs. Thank you, thank you. Kitty and Al, you could, oops, Nati, enjoy, thank you. You could just sing very, very loud. No, I don't have any words. Sunshine Afrain, nice. Marie, in love the great lettering, sunshine. Joshua Wall Abedengo, hey. Odi, this is the live stream from last year at Little Italy. Thank you, Odi, so much for your links here. Thank you, thank you. You know, 2 years ago, I was not streaming, but I was browsing during the Feast of San Gennaro, and I saw the Italian Prime Minister at that time, him and his entourage and his bodyguards. I even made a short video. It's not a stream, it's a video. So it's interesting. You never know who you're gonna meet. And it was so random. It's a big territory. But I was there, and he was just walking there and talking to vendors. Interesting. I think UN session will be happening in New York soon, taking place rather. So I guess he was there for the UN stuff, but time flies. You know, I remember last year I was walking around Upper East Side. I know, Midtown East it was. The security there was like, you never, like the highest security ever. And all the presidents are coming to, you know, first people got, you know, presidents, prime ministers, you name it. So they got him like no tomorrow, of course. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna walk around Chinatown a little bit. Why not, right? I'm thinking, should I go get, let's see if those street vendors, like the ones we tried the other day, the other week, are still there. Maybe I can get a few snacky thingies. Will keep me active. Will give me energy. So they are not so far from here, but maybe next block on the same street. So we'll go there, we'll take a look. If anything, I'm gonna grab a few pieces and then continue our walk. How's everybody doing? Good evening. We are live walking NYC, and this is our channel, Live Walking NYC. Welcome everyone. If you just found our channel, don't be shy, subscribe, like, share, and of course we always appreciate your amazing donations and contribution. Something else is building here. Wait a minute. Like every day you walk and every day you see something new. Wow. Yeah, what I meant was these guys here. They sell interesting stuff. They sell stuff that I understand and stuff that I don't. But let's see. How much are this?
$3 for each.
And this? For 6? Six for $7.99. Pork and leeks, chicken and leek, chicken mushroom, pork, salad buns, pork cabbage buns, pork scallion buns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I have one of each? Like you have 6 different kinds, right? Please, thank you. Let me try them all. I don't know exactly which one will be each, but they all look like this, but they have a different feelings. Feelings. Not feelings, feelings. Oh boy, I'm about to. So $7.99, $8. So I'll give it 5 and 5. There you go. It's 10 up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it looks yummy and it's warm. Let's try one of each. Thank you much.
Thank you.
Thank you. But they also have pancakes, but pancakes are not here. We only have 2 last ones, so we're not gonna do it. And look here. I was gonna make everyone hungry. What is it? $8. So yes, $8 for 6 of these. They're pretty big. I mean, they're not huge, but they're pretty big. And they have 6 different kinds of them. So, see, I would need a guide to try something like this. All right. So now I have a bag full of food. It's pretty heavy. The only problem is if I'm gonna start eating it, I'm gonna sound like a lot. Ooh, he gave me a little wooden stick so I can use it as a, as a fork, I guess. It's like a little stick and napkins. So, also I understand that would probably be good with sauce. Maybe soy sauce, maybe hot sauce, maybe something else sauce. But I'm not going to be too demanding. And what I see right now is 6 of them right there. Mazzy, time for some music. Austin, I'll go ahead and eat. I'll have one. I don't want to sound muffled all the time. And we will browse around Chinatown. Let's see if we can walk around the corner. They have a big construction site, so I don't know. Probably not. Or maybe. We'll see. There was a restaurant around here, a pretty big one, but I guess it's all gone. The whole most of the block, and now they are building something big here. WTC. Well, okay, let me show it again. These are buns. Whoops, right there. There's 6 of them, and they have different stuff inside of them, but they all look the same from the outside. Gideon's L, you walk and eat, and we'll sightsee till you're done. Thank you. Thank you. Let me try one. I don't know which one is which. They have 6 different ones. So, and they sell 6 for $7.99, tax included. So $8, 6 pieces. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Not sure what kind of meat is this, but it tastes real good. I don't know if it's a construction or renovation, but could be a construction, brand new building probably. This is White Street, right here. Oh yeah, wow, very nice. WTC, you did get anything to drink? I have water. And if anything, there's plenty of places that sell drinks. Now, this is a pretty long block, and I don't think we will be able to turn. So let's go back, and because we want to stay in Chinatown for now. Tasty. Awesome. Nothing like H2O. That's 100% true. Welcome everyone. We're streaming live. And we are in Chinatown, New York City. Over 200 people plus watching us. Thank you so much for walking with us from the comfort of your own place. The problem with these things, you ate one, you want to try another one. So let me try another one. It looks kind of the same, but it's not. It tastes a little different though. Austin, everyone who joined, please hit the like for our guest L. Thank you, Austin. Woody, what's going on with the likes? Yeah, what's going on with the likes? I don't care what's inside of those things, but they're tasty. Let me walk backwards a little bit, so we'll browse Chinatown. Austin L, don't forget about Delilah. Save some for her. Absolutely. Yeah, these are the guys. And it's convenient because it's right out there. It's, you know, you don't have to go anywhere. It's just in front of you. You don't have to go inside. This is the bakery. Sweets Bakery that I like because it has tables and it's pretty comfy. Been here I don't know how many times over the years. Yeah, they're building something new. Ambrose laid in critical condition after getting hit by a cyclist in Chinatown the other day. Yes, unfortunately these bicycles, they like on a suicidal mission, they are. I don't want to say all of them, but most of them. I have to look multiple times back and forth before I proceed. I had my snack. I have 4 left, so Delilah will get some. Flour milk. I tried Peruvian food for the first time and wow, you should try it. Lomo saltado, arroz, chaufa. Andrew, hit thumbs down. Really? And why? You wanna tell us why? Just curious. I'll have one more and Delilah will have 3. So. Look at this one.
Actually, I'm kind of excited.
Ethereum spammer alert. And why? Glad you're enjoying it. Sounds delicious. Thank you, and why? You know, when someone explicitly makes a statement like that about thumbs down, this person, it's not a joke that this person makes. It's just to tell everyone that, you know, we're not worth it. Have a nice experience with other channels then. We put enough effort in our channel to value that as something that, you know, we treat like it's our baby of sorts. So. And we also have our chat policy, which is pretty much common for all the YouTubers. So, in a quarter lua, that is, you know, not nice. That's it. We're about to turn on Bayard. There's so many restaurants. Restaurants and different stores, souvenir stores, different kind of stores. Let me put the rest of it in the bag. So, inside the plastic bag. $240 people watching us. Thank you so much and welcome. Local time in New York City is 6:33 p.m. And let me put this bag in my backpack and we will continue without any additional noises. See, I think the likes work. The likes always work. If you show that you like this stream or anything else on our channel, it helps other people find us, because what YouTube does, YouTube promotes the content to people who are looking for similar content on YouTube and Google, and therefore thank you so much for all your likes. It's very easy to give a like because it is free, and you can give a like or dislike, but don't explicitly scream about it. Seriously. Rosamuk, just passing Bodhi, the popular Chinese vegetarian restaurant. Yes, that one, that was on our right hand side. Very popular. If you're vegetarian, absolutely. There's bakeries, but bakeries are for the most part closed. Almost every bakery is closed already because it's late. Ambrose, I like to like. Thank you, thank you. WTC, you do a terrific job. This channel, Mr. L, that person should start his own YouTube channel and get 25 subscribers, and then we'll talk. Not like tell all your friends and family to do it, but just earn it. Beyond the Matrix. Parking in New York City is hard to find, especially Chinatown. And not just Chinatown, pretty much everywhere. Sometimes you drive around for like 30-40 minutes looking for it. We're on Bayard Street. Let's make a turn. Well, I never saw Gimbal. They looking back, huh? Let's turn on Mott Street. Is Mott Street. Mott Street is one of the most vibrant streets in Chinatown. This one, all the parades are passing through Mott Street as well. Lunar Year parade and celebration every year, for example. This is Bayard and Mott. We're on Mott, and we will browse around Chinatown a little bit. We're here for 1 hour and 17 minutes. First 45 or so minutes we were on a bus on M1. We took it around 60th Street and 5th Avenue, and we took it all the way to Grand Street. That was fun. And bros, how can you say he's famous when he never had his picture on the back of bubblegum card? Peanuts. Jay Chula, welcome back NFL season. Austin, Alice famous, very famous. Well, really? Thank you. I didn't know that I'm very famous, but one of these days, maybe. Kitty Ann's, these buildings in this area of the city are much older, yes. They even have the oldest brick building in New York City around here. It's currently under renovation. I think this building's, I don't know, like 1700 something. Yeah, it's very old. It's a cool souvenir store. Christine Swicker, thanks for all your work, and I can't wait to visit New York sometime soon. You're welcome, Christine. Thank you for saying hi. Beyond the Matrix, haven't been to Chinatown since 1998. Kitty Ann's, these buildings are old. Lucas Jose, Chinatown. Eris, the red knot hanging from the light post is a knot. It's a knot of infinity. All things are connected. Yep. If you think about it, that is most definitely true. Thank you, Ori. Welcome to the new people who joined Live Walking NYC. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet. Thank you, and hopefully you will continue enjoying our stream. Transfiguration Roman Catholic Church and School. We're on Mott Street, about to cross Moscow. MOSCO. Christine, thank you. I'm from Nova Scotia. Canada, a lot of Canadians watching us, a lot of Brazilians watching us, a lot of Americans, of course, watching us, and this is just the beginning. A lot of people in all kinds of European countries, Asian countries, South American countries. Welcome everyone. Don't be shy. You can say hi in chat, and this is perfectly fine if you don't, because not everyone wants to chat, but thank you for watching. See World Trade Center, we see it from here. It's very tall. Birdie, I'm out, people. I gotta eat. Night, night, everybody. Birdie Z. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for watching. Hop Key. Hop Key is one of the most popular restaurants here. Hop Key and Woo Hop. They kind of on the same block right there. So Hop Key is here. A Hop Key. Downstairs. Then there's another restaurant here. There's plenty. And Wahab. Mazzy, excellent view, thank you. There's Wahab restaurant on 17 Mall Street, has been there since 1938. Another popular Chinese restaurant. Yep, thank you, Eris. So that's Hop Key. And Wahab it's been here since 1938. 80 years, almost pushing the century if you think about it. This is so the Wahab is 17 Mott Street, which is right here. They also have Wahab next door, which is 15 Mott Street, but yeah, they're all good. They're all good. Johanna Saavedra. Also, Johanna desde Uruguay. Johanna desde Uruguay. Buenas noches. We don't speak Spanish, so please, por favor, habla inglés. Gracias. We're in different places. Lo mein, I had for dinner. Oh, speaking of Chinese food. Hi, John. What's up? There was just a thought. Could Wahab be a variation of what's happening? That would be a pretty nice assumption. For example, Loisaida Avenue, which is Avenue C on Lower East Side, is called Loisaida because this is how the Spanish-speaking people called it when they moved over there. It's Lower East Side, Loisaida. So why not Wahab be what's happening? It's a pretty cool story behind the name. I don't know if it's true though, but could be a name, most likely. Mott Street and Wall Street. I'm good too, thank you for asking, Turing. This is Chatham Square. We're in Chinatown, New York City, Manhattan, where even the names of the banks are translated into Chinese. Arrows, Buddha Buddha, another popular vegetarian restaurant. You are hitting all the popular spots, making me hungry. I made myself hungry first, so This is not the first time I'm making our viewers hungry, so bon appetit. What's for dinner? Chinese food. Buenas tardes, buenas noches desde Uruguay. Uruguay. Hi, Joanna. Hola. Yeah, it's gonna get some vegetarian, most definitely. Because you know all the vegetarian spots in Chinatown. Almost 250 people watching us. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? A little bit of Manhattan Bridge is in the background right there. And this is Doyer Street. The street that used to be called Blood Alley because things were happening here like no tomorrow. There was no tomorrow for hundreds of people. But right now it's very popular, crooked, very short street with lots of restaurants and very popular tourist destination, especially on a day like this. You can eat outside and inside. When it comes to food, Chinatown is like, it's everywhere. Post office, Chinatown station. It's hot. It's really hot to walk around here. Thank you, Ori. Ambrose, Gangs of New York. Yep, this is the oldest tea parlor in New York City, according to all the guides. Nowa Tea Parlor. Usually they have line, but it's kind of late. But they serve the food traditionally, much more traditionally than other places. Some of them, some dishes at least. Acupuncture combination. 30 minutes or massage, 30 minutes back, 15 minutes foot. So it's 45 minutes free hot stone and it's $38. Body work. Koreans, what are the origins of that extremely narrow street? Well, extremely narrow streets were originally the streets because no one really thought about planning in New York City until, if I'm not mistaken, 1838 or so, when they would, design the grid, the street grid. But some streets in China, in downtown, including Chinatown, stayed as they are, including that one. This is it. That's the end of the Doyer Street. So this is how the street originated, and then because the street was hidden from more important streets, then no noise was heard if something was happening around here. So as a result, the street had a reputation of a blood alley because a lot of things were happening here. Amber was basically a very bloody road where gangs fought because of the curve, which makes for easy ambush. back on Mott Street. I'm going toward Bayard. PM's more an alley than a street, turned into a useful place. Yep. Night watcher. But these buildings are very old. This one here, for example. Food is everywhere, everywhere. This one is also very old. KDM's a lot of once negative space has over the years been. I would say most of the space is pretty negative. Thank you, Night Watcher. Golden Shanghai, just another restaurant. They do, all of them do a lot of deliveries. Not too many customers inside, really. Pretty much a few, but they make a lot of deliveries. That's a new police car design. They added green to it and a little bit of more stars, so that's a brand new design. Saw it at Auto Show, and then sooner after that they started to appear on the streets. Gift shops, all kinds of souvenirs. We're walking toward Canal. And it was e-car, green, just guessing. Yeah, probably, definitely ecology friendly. Could be a car, you're right. PDMs, I finished my thought in 2 comments. Sorry, no worries. Miss Tara D, many wear cold water flats. That meant no hot water for bath or cleaning. Green police cars. I wonder if that's a throwback to the Irish dominating the police force. Mr. D. I don't know, and I don't think it's an official explanation anyways. I think right now what makes more sense probably is something to do with ecology. But you know, it's a good thing. I should look it up. This store is pretty new. You can get drinks here, you can get ice cream here, you can get... Should I get something here? Let me see. Maybe an ice cream. Just some sort of a dessert. Let's see what they have. I think I know what they have, and that's what I would like to have. Let's see. Let's see if they're okay with the camera too. We never know. I have it back. So I got this for $1.99. This is traditional Japanese frozen dessert. It's an ice cream basically. Matcha flavored. I don't know if it's artificially flavored or real flavor, but let's take a look. Where is it made? Made. Product of Japan. Oh wow. It is made in Japan. It has a lot of ingredients that I don't even know what they are, but it tastes good. Wafers, a little bit of chocolate, and green tea ice cream. Let's open it. Okay. This is what it looks like. Yeah, let me take a bite. Yummy. That's what it looks like. Howdy up from Japan. Ambrose have to go to Chinatown for something not made in China. Yep.
Okay.
Found it. $1.99, no tax, I guess. Again, $2. Compared to other products of this same kind, it's not bad. It's actually cheaper than anything else. You buy an ice cream in an ice cream parlor, the same amount of ice cream in a waffle cone, will probably a wafer cone. Will probably cost you $6, $7, $8, depending on the size. Pretty good. Streaming for 1 hour and 38 minutes. Mr. D, will you be able to make the annual Ferragosto Festival on Arthur Avenue in the Bronx? I need to look it up. Thank you for the idea. When is it happening? That's so cool, so yummy. Yeah, Japan. Look, there you go. It's chocolate, a little bit of chocolate, and matcha ice cream. This Sunday, no, I won't be able to do it this Sunday. Sorry, I have something else to do. But maybe for the future reference, a year from now, maybe. Thank you.
Honestly, nothing right now. What's up?
Arthur Avenue is a real little Italy. You will enjoy it for sure. I should plan it there someday. TCC, stop making me hungry. Sorry. John Burke, yummy. Thank you for the idea, though. Yeah, that guy doesn't like my camera, the guy with the hat. So I'll let him walk. Just looking back too much. I hope he's not feeling electromagnetic field. So I will walk away because I don't want him to feel radiation. So we'll kind of bypass a little bit, detour a little bit. Yum yum. There was another store here, but looks like they changed the sign. Maybe it's a different company. Yet the name of that store is gone, but they're using the same space. Not fully open yet. Japanese and organic, Orient, natural food. Interesting. I see souvenirs, hats, postcards for now. We'll wait for organic food and natural food. Surfboard, hey, Feast of San Gennaro, September 14th to 24th. Yep, absolutely. Speaking of that, look at Mulberry Street across the street. Pardon the pun. It's festive. It's decorated. It's ready. Look. All this Italian decorations, Italian flag decorations. Green, white, and red. Colors of Italian flag. Alright. So we'll continue our walk. And let me know if you're tired. If you're not tired, well, we'll continue a little bit. 1 hour and 43 minutes, definitely burning my fat today in this weather. Christine, wow, the lights, yes. And when the feast will begin, 7 days from now, this whole area will be packed. Will be crazy. Pickpocket's paradise, but if you're careful, you will enjoy it. I'm sure there will be a lot of police, uniform not, but nevertheless, always good to make sure that you control your belongings. Nothing in back pockets. You grab your pocketbooks. Make sure it's always in your view. And this bakery is one of those that is open, stays open kind of late. Marit, good to see you. Hi from Norway. I've been watching in silence for a while. Real nice to see from this area. Thank you, Marit, and thank you for saying hi. Mr. D, also Fort Tryon in Washington Heights has an annual one-day medieval festival. Google it today. Yes, thank you. Last year we went there with Delilah. I will never forget that. Someone wanted to get a turkey leg. Guess who? I like them too, so I'm not blaming anyone for that. The line, well, look at this. Speaking of bicycles in Chinatown, he's on a mission to deliver a sandwich to someone. Went there, stayed in line for, hour and a half to get a turkey leg. Got 2 turkey legs, where they charged $20 or $25 per. But overall, fantastic experience. And we thank Delilah for, recommending so we can go, and we did. So thank you. We're gonna Google the dates and maybe stream from there as well. I think I have a video. I'm pretty sure I have a video on my channel. With Delilah's help, we created that video, and It's still there. If you, I think it's if you search by medieval festival or just medieval, you'll find it. It's last year's. It's not too long, but it is pretty cool. By the way, if Delilah is watching us in silence, or she's busy doing something else, keeping an eye on our stream. Hi, Delilah. We're in Chinatown. This is Walker Street, and Center Street. And Canal is right there where the beautiful building is. Hope you all subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And thank you so much for your likes, everyone. And why? Hi out there, Delilah. You know what? I think we could diversify our trajectory and walk southbound right here on Center Street. We should be able to see. Oh, it's actually a lot of stuff going on. Look, this construction site is actually more serious than we thought. I think it's renovation for the most part. There's a correctional facility here, and Department of Correction is, running that. Then a little further down, courts and other government buildings. There's a federal building there as well. So we are heading toward downtown Manhattan. See, correction department vehicles. Also, it can be a little weird as far as who's hanging out around there. So we'll see. Hey, noble sweetness, welcome, welcome. Good night, Marie. We'll see you later if you're leaving. Thanks so much for saying hi. I want to thank again all of our mods helping our channel to become an even better place in a global World Wide Web universe. And you too, of course. Mr. D, always enjoy your tours. Thank you. Must run now. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Mr. D, thank you for enjoying. We'll see you soon. Surfboard, hi again. See, the flag of New York City is on top of that building, and if you look at the colors, it has a, where is it? Right there. It has an emblem of New York City in the middle, but the flag itself is hello flag right there. The colors, blue, white, and orange, if I'm not mistaken, these are the colors of the flag of the Netherlands, right? If I'm not mistaken, because this colony was originally established by the traders from the Netherlands. This is a family court, I think. Family court building here, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a super funny statue here right in front or across the street from family court, if I'm not mistaken. Or it was before. Let me just take a look at it. Maybe I'm wrong. This area used to be a swamp, and now this is not what I thought it is. But that's a statue, but I think they changed it. There was something else here before. Yeah, it is a family court. a few years ago, there was a statue of a lady holding the man's head, if I'm not mistaken. I remember it clearly. I think they changed it. Family court. New York County Family Court. New York County is Manhattan. No, Sweden, that's right. I New Amsterdam once. Yep. Going back to 1600s. 1630 something, if I'm not 1640, something like that. VVV 400 years ago. Hi VVV. We did this. Sorry for what? All good. I mean, this I wasn't always like that, but it's evolution. What are you gonna do? Federal Plaza. It's a federal building. Lafayette and Worth. I think this is a federal building, if I'm not mistaken. Look how massive it is. We didn't hear that war. I'm sorry. There's a courts and city offices and all this and that. It's cool. The fire truck there. This is Thomas Paine Park. Thomas Paine, Paine. No, well, it's hot here in the Netherlands, over 30. That's kind of like here as well. Abraham De Peyster, Abraham De Peyster, 1885. All the see the older monuments. They should really refresh these monuments, because it looks like it would be so much easier to read. But historically, we're going back to 1600s or 1700s. Abraham De Peyster, Depeysteper. Xavier, nice statue. Eileen, hi, good to see you. Let's see, we have 29, almost 30 Celsius, see, 85 Fahrenheit. The wind is 0 and the current humidity 59%. It is pretty intensely hot. But hopefully, after the rain, hopefully later tonight, it may be a little bit easier. They predict rains on and off for the next couple of days. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for being subscribed. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. You won't regret, I hope. And of course, feel free to share any links on your social media accounts any way you want. And if you like what you watch, what you see, recommend it to anyone you want to recommend it to. This is United States Courthouse. If I'm not mistaken, this is Supreme Court of the state of New York. Yeah, Supreme Court. Hey, Lily. Pearl Street. This is Foley Square. We're heading south. World Trade Center would be in that direction. I just saw the Freedom Tower over there. 7:15 in New York, and this means that in about 30 minutes it will be dark. Where we came from. So basically it's a short walk from downtown, Center Street, southbound. Subway for the 4, 5, and 6 trains. This is Chambers Street Station, and also is J and Z, JZ. Celsius in Norway, but sunny and over 20 in daytime. Wow, that's a summer in Scandinavian countries. Still kind of cold, but that's some sort of a cafe. They're always playing loud music. It's like a bar and cafe. Showing you the magnitude of this building. So it's a pretty big plaza, and you know, government offices, buildings, and courts. Technically a bicycle path, so good luck with city bikes. Geez, having a hard time riding it, but yeah, city bikes are tough to ride. And this heat especially. This is Reed Street, you know Dwayne Reed? This is Reed Street. City administration is located in this building. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see. The building is, look. Pretty impressive. Huge. City of New York is huge, and the offices, city administration offices, huge building as well. So we're heading downtown, we're heading south. Let's take a look at least the lower portion of the building. Look, see, it says New Amsterdam, and the year in Roman numerals, the year of establishing this colony in New Amsterdam. And then Manhattan, New York. City Hall is over there, and this is City Hall Park, and we can see World Trade Center from here as well. Good night, Marit. We'll see you soon. Xavier, Julio R. Hi, Julio R. Good evening. Thank you for keeping me company. Bicycles to the Brooklyn Bridge, and this is City Hall. Christine, what did you miss? We just walked a mile or so. Hot dogs and such, smoothies, fried chicken, halal, I guess, ice cream truck. This building is pretty unique too. Look. So we're heading south along City Hall Park. This is City Hall, but this is the side of the building. City Hall is the official office of the mayor of New York City. And around this is City Hall Park. Pace University is across right there. And Brooklyn Bridge can be seen right there. Bondo Aston Villa, out here in Toronto. Quite a few people watching us from Toronto. Welcome, welcome everybody. That's, I think, Woolworth building. That one, the cute one, was built in the 20s, I think, or early 30s. I think late 20s, if I'm not mistaken. Almost 100 years ago. Right there. But I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Woolworth building. And that's City Hall right there. Beautiful building. They have tours. It's historic. It's nice. Free tours, you just need to register and get a ticket. Schedule, basically. And at City Hall Park, they still have that fake furniture pieces on top of each other. It's basically art installation. I just call it fake furniture. It's still there, and we're not going to go there again, but we saw that last time we walked through the park. What is that amazing view? Thank you. So if you feel like supporting us, our channel, with your amazing super chats, super stickers, Venmos and Ko-Fis, links are in description and chat and right there, just one click away. Or if you want to become a member for just $1 a month and support us with your $1 every month, thank you so much. $1 or $2 or more, it's up to you. Thank you. Just for your information. Karina was in our chat last time. I think yesterday. Now we're headed south. We're going to be on Broadway and we'll continue moving south. We're bypassing City Hall Park right now, which is right over here. Definitely cheaper than OnlyFans. Well, or you know, the other things. OnlyFans are, you know, everybody's using OnlyFans, if you know what I mean. Not everybody, but it's, you know, pretty popular service. Nice view also. City Hall Park at night. And yeah, this is Woolworth building, that's what I thought. Let me. Hey Sally. At times of completion, either the highest or the second or third highest building in the world, but we're talking 100 years ago, so. Hey Christian Hansen, good to see you, Christian. Now we're waiting on the light. And the new building is growing right there as well. M9, Avenue C, Battery Park City. Okay. Good evening, everyone. We are still live. We're streaming live from New York. We're downtown Manhattan. This is Broadway. Oh my god, so scary. The buildings, they are extremely tall. They must have a lot of floors. Yes, and a lot of things to keep them in balance. The taller they are, the more things they use, more technology they use to keep them in balance. Look at those towers on West 57th Street. They're thin, super thin and super tall. How they balance them? That's the genius behind it. And this is World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower. John Roberts, good to see you. How's dinner? Anne Street. So all street names probably named after Princess Anne or Queen Anne of England, or you know, definitely historical name. That was delicious. Another light we have to wait for, but we better wait. And it's dark in the city. Almost 100% sunset complete. 7:31, is it? Yeah, 7:31. That clock is actually correct.
Candy $1, dos candies colombianos. Dos bombones colombianos, candy $1 colombiano.
The guy selling candy. There you go. Need to rebalance my gimbal. Okay. Welcome everyone. We're still walking. 2 hours 12 minutes. We took the bus today for the first 45 or 50 minutes, and now we're walking. We got off of Grand Street, walked through Little Italy, walked through Chinatown, and now we're walking downtown. Zaran. This bicycle, he's moving at easily 25-30 miles minimum per hour, and he's beeping. Just be careful. This is Fulton Center, a big transportation hub here in downtown. A lot of lines. Oculus is visible here partially. Oculus and the World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower. Let's walk toward Oculus. There's multiple entrances to all kinds of subway lines. 4, 5, AC, JZ, 2, 3, 8 lines. Skies here are getting threatening. Ambrose, you mean Jersey? Yeah, it's kind of dark. I'm looking kind of like in your direction right now. Kind of dark, yep. They predicted rain, but kind of later in the day, so we'll see. In the worst case, I'm gonna escape into the Oculus and somewhere else, maybe. We'll stream for a little bit longer, if you don't mind. The Millennium Hotel is across the street. We should got some prank call about kitchen appliances warranty. Yeah, usually it's a car warranty. I once pretended that I'm interested. Somehow they know what car I have, even though I don't any. So they say, you have such and such. I was like, yeah, I don't know where to get this information. Is your mileage is below this? I was like, yes, okay. So we offer you car insurance. Like, fantastic. So they switched me to the guy who gives me a 15-minute pitch. I swear to God, like he's reading that book like diligently. You know, it's all fake, but he sounds very professional. And at some point I get tired and I was like, dude, I know you're scam, right? So at that point, that very professional dude just starts cursing me out like left and right. No tomorrow. I was like, great conversation, have a good day. There's so much is going on. Don't pick up the phone calls if you don't know who's calling you. I never provide any personal information. Bring a surfboard, bring on football season. Bryant Park has an orchestra playing. Maybe, there's a lot of things going on in Bryant Park always. KDMs, they are the same line on everybody, and sooner or later they hit it right. Yes, there's a lot of people who unfortunately believe them. Hi, 200 people. We're in downtown. This is World Trade Center area. This is the Freedom Tower. This is the Oculus. The new World Trade Center. 9/11 is approaching in a few days. Right in front of us is the place where the towers, the Twin Towers, stood. Yep, it all happened right here. Just look inside the Oculus. Right there. Brookfield Place is that arch right there across the street down there, which used to be called World Financial Center before. And this is Oculus, which is a transportation hub with fast trains to Jersey and subway lines in New York City and shopping areas too. Beautiful architecture. And new buildings that were built here as a part of the new World Trade Center development. This is the new concert hall. I'm not sure if it's launched yet, but about to. KDMs, this is the first time I've been up this close. And why I once qualified for 3 years of free cable, just had to pay activation fee of $1.99. This is the deal. Just send $200 to some schmuck and that's it. And then it will forget about you forever, and you will forget about them too. But you will not forget about your money. Marcos, hey Marcos, Israel Brocken, good to see you. Julie and Mark, the sculptors that are creating amazing sculptures of the animals, they still their works are still here. That's good to know. This one is like superb. I don't know if you probably saw it before, but if you didn't, it's just purposely the space left in the middle, almost in the middle, so people can take pictures, and they always here to take pictures. You just need a little bit more light, but even now in the dark, even now it's good. Oh, did I forget about 9/11? 23 years later. As well as we saw that sphere before as well. This is a beautiful work of art. that is here downstairs at 3 World Trade Center. Let's see if I can swing in and get some cold air. Ah, so beautiful. Cool. Air conditioned. We'll play our music because they're playing theirs. Who knows if it's copyrighted or not. That's a pretty amazing work of art. Don't you think so? Oh, look at the reflection here. We were here during the daytime, now we're here after dark. So look. It's almost like there's two of them. Sorry. Now they told me no video, so no video. Beautiful visibility today, but I don't think the tribute and light is on. They were testing this yesterday and we saw the rays of light from the Roosevelt Island, which we went to yesterday in the evening. We took the tram from Manhattan to Roosevelt Island. So that was nice. How did the people get in here? Look, I don't want to step over it. I could, but I just don't want them to think that I'm doing something else, but I see tourists sitting there. So maybe I can just step over. It's very low. This is 9/11 Memorial. This is where the North Tower stood. The side of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Look how narrow these towers were. So narrow and so tall. They will have a ceremony here with family members on 9/11, and we will never forget that day. Never. Massive, heartbreaking. And why I was 27 when this happened. Ambrose researching 2 planes from Boston, 1 from Newark, 1 from Dallas, all scheduled for California. China, may all of the victims rest in peace. I'm from the UK, so really my mom and dad didn't want to show me because I would have been upset. Those were horrible days, horrible days. Since we're here in the area, I think it's just right to stop by here tonight and just be here for a few minutes. No, I can't believe this happened 23 years ago. I remember this day vividly. Oh yeah, I was only 5. Yes, this memorial reflects on that day perfectly, if I may say that. Even though I would prefer rather, everything would be the way it was before 9/11, but it took years to design it and years to construct it, but now we have a memorial and museum. That's a North Tower, and South Tower is nearby. The area where South Tower was. That's the 9/11 Memorial and Museum right in front of us, across from the memorial grounds. Tragic day in the history of the whole country, the city, of course, of the whole country. Tragic time. Now they call them South Pool and North Pool. This is the tree that survived the day. It was a miracle. As you can see, the tower is right here. Everything was covered by debris. This tree survived, and now it's a symbol of resilience and resistance to, you know, whatever happens, we shall overcome. Surfboarder came down here a couple of years after they cleaned it up and fenced it off. Just 2 big holes in the ground, just the old foundations. KDMs, oh wow. NY, may they all rest in peace. John R, they were evil people that committed that heinous act of violence and terrorism on our soil. So, you don't mess with the USA. This tree survived and still here 23 years after. Survivor tree. They're closing grounds in 7 minutes. Let's just quickly take a look at this. The survivor tree. That's the second tower's other tower's grounds right there, and they're closing the area in 7 minutes, the lady said, so we will be out of here in a few, but we're still here. This is the exit from the museum, 9/11 Memorial Museum. I think it's unfair that they're charging the full price of the ticket to the local residents. Even Metropolitan Museum of Art charges pay as you wish for New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut residents considered to be local. But it all depends on the management, of course. We started our tour today on the bus at 60th Street and 5th Avenue. Took the bus all the way to Grand Street in Chinatown. And from there we walked through Little Italy, Chinatown, and then we ended up here in the World Trade Center area. I hope you're enjoying our walk today, and I hope you enjoy most of them. MK Queen 6, hi MK. Very emotional, very sad. Yes, for all of us. Steve Kalen, the pool mailman has no air conditioning and the truck 110 degrees inside. Kirians, the bright pink tree sculpture we saw a few days ago, was it fashion after that tree? No, it has no relationship to this tree at all. Now it's a beautiful memorial for all those brave souls. These are the names of those who vanished on 9/11 here. MK, how's Delilah? Delilah's good. Thank you so much for asking, MK Queen 6. Oh yes, I keep forgetting. You keep changing your nicknames and I keep forgetting, MK. Sorry. MK, I got my ticket to go down for the reading of the names for September 11th. Yeah, it's going to be very moving ceremony. We're going to walk from here into the Oculus, and from there I'm gonna go take a train. We're still streaming. Last museum entry 5:30 p.m. MK has to get a pass to go down, but this year I have medical appointments. No, but still so unbelievable while seeing all those names. Oh wow, MK, I worked at One World Trade Center. This is Fulton Street and Greenwich Street, downtown Manhattan, World Trade Center, and this is the Oculus. This is 3 World Trade Center, and of course this one is 1 World Trade Center. Feel better, MK. Shivam, is it really that hot in New York City? Yeah, it's been hot for 3 days like that. Sunshine, yes, looks like a dove. Yes, looks like a dove taking a flight. Absolutely. I think a year ago, 9/11, I was here in the evening. If I'm not mistaken, they had in the evening a lot of police officers and firefighters, and Mayor Adams was there, and they were remembering their friends who they lost on 9/11, and that was something that we streamed. Maybe not entirely, but partially at least we did. Now remember the Monday is 9/11. This is Oculus inside. Train? What did you say train? I didn't see train. Maybe you saw the animal sculpture. That is just the animal sculpture. Where people taking pictures. The Apple store right there, still open. There's several stores, there are several places to eat. And majorly, it's a major connector to the fast trains to Jersey and subway trains. 45RW, 23J and Z. Some are very close proximity between them, and some are not so much. This whole shopping area is called Shops at the Oculus. It's air conditioning here, and this is a pleasure after that heat that we experienced walking from Grand Street to World Trade Center. Different trains here. This is one, Uptown and the Bronx. This signage helps you to navigate if you're not familiar. And sooner rather than later we will be ending the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find our streams interesting for the most part, even if you don't have time to watch them from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much for spending at least some of your precious personal time exploring New York City with us on our walks and bus rides, like look at what we did today, and ferry rides, and visiting, attending different events and concerts and sports events and such. So thank you so much, and thank you for overachieving 18,000 subscribers mark. We are on our way to hopefully 20 and then such. So, but we always say that this is not just about quantity, it's about quality as well. And therefore, we appreciate your attention to our channel, and a lot of you say that they find it very informative and educational and entertaining. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're open to any critique. If you have anything to say, by all means, just leave your comments, read them all, and we try to respond to most of them as well. Touring, you're welcome. Mazzy, thank you for an amazing live stream. You're welcome, Mazzy. Eileen, you're welcome. John, Kitty M's acoustics would be super in there. Great place to play musical instrument. And why perfect place to hide from the heat. They had a piano on the ground floor not so long ago, and anyone could just sit down if you know how to play and play. So sometimes they do. I'm trying to follow the signs to the trains, and sometimes it gets a little weird. For example, RW and the air goes this way, even though the actual RW downtown in Brooklyn is here, for example. This is where we're going to end our stream. I'm gonna grab one of the train lines and go my merry way. Wish you all the best this evening or ever. You know, you're watching us late at night. Thank you so much. You're watching us early in the morning. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't yet. Don't forget to recommend. You can share the links to anything on our channel any way you want. And thank you so much for your memberships. Whoever you are, you know who you are. The members of our channel. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating. Hope I'm not giving you too much work to do, but thank you so much, everyone. Noble Sweetness, NY, Ori, Ambrose, thank you. And not in alphabetical order, just random order. And thank you, everyone. We will see you sooner rather than later. Stay happy, stay healthy, and until next time, bye all. Good night, everyone. Jeremy Brooks, hi, and good night. Mulder, good evening, good morning to you, Mulder, and we will see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Neville, Alfred, everybody, MK, oh, good to see you. Surfboard, Jeremy, Christine, everybody. We will see you sooner rather than later. Good night.